Hello guys, come back. So we're gonna continue the game, Discoelysium. Probably it will be the last session because we are really near the end. So let's check everything is alright and let's get into it straight away. Cool. Okay, so we have discovered the murderer and also discovered the phasmid, apparently the legendary beast here. So we are going to interact with it and see what happens. Let me check. Yeah. Cool.
The creature stands on long stilt-like legs, antennae hanging from its head like a woman's hair, white and curled at the tips. It is no more than 5 steps away from you. Reed-like tufts stick out of its joints. As the insect moves its forearms, it produces a faint hiss, like a reel-to-reel machine spinning after the tape breaks.
It is.
You intend to whisper behind you. You hear the familiar ring of his jacket unzipping slowly. Faint stalking is so.
You glance over your shoulder. The lieutenant holds a piece of milled aluminium. He begins to pull it open, extremely carefully. It's the camera.
No, the flash will scare the creature off. Warn him now.
We need a photo. No one will believe us.
From the corner of your eye, you see a sudden cascade of motion ripple through the phasmid's limbs. A series of ultrasonic clicks fills your ear.
I won't be one of those fools who didn't take a picture.
Yes, stop the fiddling with the camera, but does not put it down.
You see the phasmid turn to him, its mandible antennae reaching out. Its motions are quick, sudden.
I have the pheromone, I can approach it.
I don't think the pheromone will do anything.
His whisper turned to a skepticalist, but yes, stop it.
The spindly mechanism turns itself back to you, its antennae taking their measure of the air, slowly.
Say something to it quietly, something like, don't be afraid.
Nothing changes in the cyclical braying motion of the creature's limbs. They are porcelain white on the inside and reed-colored on the out, beige, light brown, and striped. You are unsure if it is scared or not. Its insect mind is impenetrable to your reasoning.
Okay, let's try the check. Nice.
Slowly, with your breath held, you take 2 small steps toward the phasmid. The creature lets out a series of ultrasonic clicks that swarm around your head like swallows, like laughter, a sort of happiness. Sweat drips from your brow, soaking your chest. You reek of it, your chemical. The tracheal system on the creature's abdomen expands in front of you to take in and expel air. It's smelling you. Hissing and clicking, it extends its mandible-like antennae to greet you. You're right below it now, looking up at the colossal chitin of its white limbs. The head of the creature is crowned by reeds, and its eyes are like small droplets of water.
Maybe it is real, the pheromone.
About now, he is ready to believe it. The insect's head is crowned with reed-like scales, the shape of seed heads. They rustle as the air moves. The ventricles at its abdomen continue expanding, like lunglets. Breathing you in, your sour, greasy semiochemicals on the breeze. The insect stops its stridulation, seeming to observe you. Below its crown of reeds, little pinprick eyes detect motion, glittering. The world stands still around you. Suddenly, there is silence.
Perception healing. Suddenly there is silence.
As you do, the invertebrate comes to life, its limbs moving independent of each other, as if each has a mind of its own. They are white, like stalks of porcelain, knitting above you, praying to you.
I'm gonna get killed. Put your hands down.
Sets of complex eyes follow you, droplets of dew on either side of the head.
Hello, I'm Mary. I don't really know who I am.
No reply. A total ancient silence comes from its mouth, along with what appears to be some kind of foam. The stridulations of its limbs continue all around you.
Stand on your tiptoes and look more close.
You were right. Little bubbles form on the mouth parts of the creature, on its segmented lower lip. It looks to be foaming, slowly. The foam is white, then yellowish.
Kim, it's for
Careful. It may be poisonous.
The foam slowly turns a darker shade, like burnt caramel, as the insect moves its mouth parts, masticating. The little bubbles begin to burst, one by one.
Tell me what are you doing?
I exist.
I exist. I exist.
Tell me what it's like for you.
Fire burning. It's wunderbar. I'm ill if I tell you what will happen.
What is your illness?
My body aches and bleeding. I'm ill in my head. I'm insane. That's how it is for me.
I smelled it. As soon as you stepped on the island. Strawberries. Fresh bursts of red strawberries. Ripe, turning riper. Soon you'll be rotten. Now I will tell you how it is for me. For me, it is a series of half-lit images. A kind of darkness being intruded upon. Transient, dim, moist. Shapes of plants and animals. And internal sensations. A swarm of sounds. Tiny vibrations on the inside of my forearms. All speak of complexities totally beyond my understanding. I am at the end of a narrow funnel. Weightless. So light, it only feels like something to be me. In truth, perhaps I'm nothing. I certainly do not have a soul. And if I did, it would never ache.
Fuck is happening to me right now? You're the type of animal I would like to be.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not. Why are you asking?
Sometimes, when molting, I regrow a lost limb. One time something went wrong, and a small leg replaced a missing antenna.
That's absolutely a small leg. It's horrible.
No, the leg tried to move around independently, making it hard to walk. Yes, Thankfully someone ate it. The next time I mold it, I couldn't attend that again. So am I. I was born to detect sucrose rewards and semiochemicals. What were you born to detect? He's in a bad state, deteriorating fast now. He thinks I am beneficial to him, but I am not. I only quicken his deterioration.
You are destroying him?
Very slowly, and only because he won't go away. It is meant to keep them from noticing me, to interfere with the pictures in their heads. But he has looked at me for too long, and I am destroying him.
Was this a dream or something?
No, you are awake. I am real.
Where does it come
Life
from
is
if
forming
someone
me.
knows the word?
This is real. Not even the birds know that. Not even the water lily.
We need to know. Perhaps it is sent to us by a god.
I think we should eat it. If it's a leaf, you can put it in your mouth. Or read. Yum yum.
Wait, so
So you look like a reed and you eat reeds?
Yes, they don't mind.
Have you accidentally eaten another reed phasmid?
Yes, I once cloned myself and ate the little ones. It was winter, and I woke up at the wrong time. It was an accident.
What exactly are you?
I am an unknown species of the order Phantasmodia, endemic to the Insulandian Insula. For the last 350 years, I have hidden in plain sight, masquerading as the reeds, molting, cloning myself, unfolding at night to play with trash bins and boys. No one unnoticed by the first settlers and the land surveyors of the suzerain. Also, by the soldiers of the revolution and the officials of the occupation. Even the Seminoese islanders who came here first, but did not stay, have not seen me. I have stayed hidden through four forms of government and two scientific revolutions, until I was accidentally discovered by a detective of the citizen militia in Revelshov, district of Martinez, March 51.
It's insane.
No, you are. The moral of our encounter is, I am a relatively median life form, while it is you who are a total extreme madness. A volatile senior nerve system, ominously new to the planet. The Pale too came with you. No one remembers it before you. The Nidarians do not. The radially symmetrics do not. There is an almost unanimous agreement between the birds and the plants that you are going to destroy us all.
Wait, the Elysium on me?
It is a nervous shadow cast into the world by you, eating away at reality. A great, unnatural territory. Its advent coincides with the arrival of the human mind.
And that I don't have that kind of
You are a
mind.
violent and irrepressible miracle. The vacuum of cosmos and the stars burning in it are afraid of you. Give me enough time, you will wipe us all out and replace us with nothing. Just by accident.
Oh,
We suspect it will be something like the oxygen holocaust that wiped out anaerobic life 2.6 billion years ago, when organisms first started breathing. Only much worse.
instead of air, you exhale thoughts. There are no trees that eat thoughts.
what's how?
Everything your eyes touch goes back there, behind the nose mirror. What if you blink? Are we still here? Please don't blink. What if you misplace us all one day, or just forget?
I've always thought this way.
No, you're only thinking it now. This is a revelation.
I have already forgotten the whole word once when I drank too much.
So it is already happening. Soon, one of you will close your eyes and open them to see that none of this ever existed.
Kim, am I having a violent epileptic seizure?
It doesn't look like that, no.
What does it look
You're
like?
just staring at it.
I think I'm thinking amici about the final fate of mankind.
Okay. Is it somehow related to the case?
Sort of.
I think we should take the picture, and then you should back away from the unstudied species.
I have to say goodbye now. I have no more thoughts. That was
No, there is one more. Thank you. I also have one more thing to say to you before you go. That woman, turn from the ruin. Turn and go forward. For freedom.
That woman, turn from the ruin, turn and go forward for freedom. Okay. I think he's speaking about the ex-wife, the dream. And he said to me, turn from the ruin, turn and go forward for freedom. I will try.
She was hell on earth. It doesn't take a 3-meter stick insect to tell you that.
Okay, Kim, take the picture.
Okay.
Guidance. The lieutenant slides the lens open, rises it to the eye level.
There is no change in the insect's motion while it's being aimed by the camera. It remains fixated on
In 3. If it moves, you jump back. I'll shoot. Here we go.
the shrill flash of the camera cuts the air like the blade of a sword. The phasmid freezes in its bright light. Head turned toward the lieutenant, hypnotized by the flash. It stands frozen before you.
I got it.
The entire which past the creator shaped the represent of photo in his hand. A polychrome ghost of white streaks against the reed and the sky, and you as a shadow before it. So the chant touched the creator whiskers, carefully pat its side like forearm.
The antennae hang from a great height. With your hand shaking, you barely touch the tip of the left whisker. On contact, the kiting curls into a spiral, like the tip of a poison ivy. Its touch, it is surprisingly delicate. The curly end of the whisker, like a young vine. It's even a bit...
Be careful, detective. It's moving.
You were right. It glistens with some kind of moisture. The creature in front of you stays frozen.
Lick your finger. Carve what he said.
The limb before you is incredibly light, like eggshell. It's much lighter than a reed. You feel a soft push could tip the creature over. Its hollow exoskeleton collapsing. Warning!
Pull your hand away.
A sudden shiver passes the limb. Looks like the creature is awakening. Some sort of countdown process is happening. That's all you have time to think. Another shudder pulses through the creature's limbs. It jolts back to life, like a record continuing where it left off, in a swaying, praying motion. Even the small black pearls of its eyes do not stray from you.
Disengage it slowly.
As you're turning away, the phasmid mirrors your movements, stepping on the water, the long limbs carrying its feather weight without breaking its surface. And just like that, it's gone, skating away across the sea's calm mirror like a skipping stone, leaving nothing but circles on the water and something under it. In the place it stood, bobbing there among the reeds.
It's gone.
Lieutenant looks north with his hand, eyes to his brow. What's that in the reeds?
Looks like a nest of some sort. We should have a look. Apparently, yes. Like a water strider. Only, I've never seen anything like that in my life.
What now?
What now? In some kind of strange...
Our suspect is not looking so good. We need to...
Oh, the pair with the helm, the rifle scope.
Brother, you've managed to collect all the armor pieces. Too bad it's too late for the big showdown. It would have looked very impressive. Still, you found it all. Now your mortal coil is completely protected. Few cops are this futuristic.
At least now I'm truly invincible. Cache passport. Let's put all the armor up.
This passport, issued by the Sovereign Republic of Oranje, is issued to a black-haired woman called...
Classia's hidden documents. From the MT boy.
It's Clausia, with short black hair and glasses. She looks boyish, an old photo, before life came and did what it does.
What was this doing in the vast minutes?
Maybe our man, Mr. Dross, took it from Classia's, or whatever her name was. Hiding place, or...
Perhaps from some blackmailing plan.
Perhaps. But that still doesn't explain how it got into the nest.
I think it wasn't too...
Like a magpie? What a coincidence. Then it would also have collected the other objects, which would be highly unusual. I can see how the helmet could wash up on the island. And the scope. Maybe Mr. Dross lost it. But to seek this out would be very unusual behavior.
Would it? Maybe it was simply curious.
It was cool,
An octopus belongs to a very different class. It's not even an insect, it's a mollusk. But yes, I see your point.
crazy, yeah.
She said it would be for Anouk Meyer-Smith. Anouk Meyer-Smith.
Catherine Anasia was supposed to be a real name. She lied to us.
Yes, somehow she managed to lie to us. One more time. In a way, she's still lying to us right now.
That's a real name. Then.
I don't know. But it's not Katarzyna Alasia, or Clasia, or Anouk Meyer-Smith. We didn't even scratch the surface. Perhaps it's better that we didn't arrest her. Who knows what hell she'd be raising in my district by now.
What was for me? Okay. So...
What is it? Something is very wrong with him now.
See.
Mr. Dross?
The man does not respond. He keeps staring, but with fear and longing. A light shiver passes him, followed by...
He's going into some kind of psychomotor immobility. The good news is, this solves our transportation problem.
The trembling mouth.
Between this and the broken tire he's used for a boat, I think it's safe to leave him here, while we go and get help. It will need to be medical first, I'm afraid.
What is up?
Old age and shock.
I think it's the phasmid.
Yes, the arrest and the appearance of the phasmid, the combined stress. But you think it's some...
There's much more. Remember what it said? Quite a few things about that health check you did on him make sense now.
He couldn't see it came, it just reads for him.
You should be more careful, detective. Are you sure it wasn't having an effect on you? A valid hunch. Long-term exposure to something like that could be neurodegenerative. Also, please be careful when approaching unknown species in the future, detective. That could be part of the shock. But you're right, something is off here.
No response.
This was a steady down.
Then how did we see it? Oh, you mean, whatever does this, does it over time? Teenagers, kids, drunks, sightings are brief, and hence not credible. but anyone who spends a long time with it.
Yes, you forget it's there.
Mr. Dross, have you ever seen a stick insect pretending to be the reeds? The doctors will have to look at this. I hope your station has better medical personnel than 57.
Or when I
This
evaluated
is
his
a
state,
little advanced for a nurse.
he seemed strangely
He
animated.
was energetic and articulate. After all these years alone, with little hygiene or
Perhaps his
medication, I
animation
would
is
expect
something
work.
that
He does not seem to be animated now it's left. Honestly, I'm ready to believe anything at this point. Maybe it is psycho. I mean, why not? It's 3 meters tall.
Could it be there's something hormonal in his relation with Earth?
You mean pheromonal?
Little off for a man his age, Randy.
The scope, knowing of her bruises, his disposition toward Miss Orania? I see what you mean.
It's been here for a long time, who knows how much of it in its
He
cup.
did seem distressed when it finally came to arresting him, like he didn't want to leave this place, and the insect maybe. I have absolutely forgotten to take notes. I hope I remember all of this. This will be one hell of a report. Thank God.
No one would believe you without it.
Found some things in the vast Mr. No.
He stares into the reeds. Your words don't stir anything in him. Perhaps you should.
Tap on them and
Nothing.
If Kuno kicked it into the sea, as he said he did, the ebb would put it back here. This makes sense. Mr. Dross could have picked it up. Or the Phasmid even.
No reaction. His breathing is slow, and he appears very up.
Did you take this passport and other papers from a boy?
The spirit.
He hears us.
No reply.
Try something else? We got him back for a moment.
I lost.
You lost
He
him.
turns his eyes to the reeds again, as he's done so many times. Beige and white.
He lost the scope. Then it somehow made its way over there. With the help of a magpie Phasmid.
Then observe the land spark near it.
This sight is a T9, Mr. Dross. Was it attached to the rifle when you made the...
Silence. You've gotten all you will out of this poor
I'm going to
bee.
let you rest now.
The plastic cape flaps around his face in a gust of wind. His back is slack. The strength has all gone out of him. Just frail old bones in a sack of tracksuit trousers and a windbreaker.
We should think about getting back to the mainland. To get help. He'll be safe here. If we don't...
Okay, so... Wait a second, what about the Alpena thing? The quest about the antenna, did we complete it? Was this one? Maybe, yeah. Okay. Then there will be the other officers waiting for me. That's the... the other side, probably.
The skiff is swaying.
Let's. We are done here.
The skiff rocks gently under your weight as you get hit, but for the sound of conversation on the water, there is someone inland. 2 men and a woman stand on the concrete square of a nameless village, looking at a small yellow boat as you reach the jetty and climb out of the skiff.
Quick save.
Look what the tide brought in.
Says the man without sunglasses underneath his expression and he tilts his
I want to call you a teapot, but I'm honestly kind of impressed. No idea where you got all that gear, but there's no doubt in my mind that also you look like a fucking...
Whatever this is, it is completely unimportant compared to... This is the man with sunglasses from the Whirling in Rags. But where are his sunglasses?
That's right. And you're some kind of murder machine. Oh, really? They don't seem bothered by it? That's because you're a cop in an exoskeleton. Actually, are you? Are you still a cop? There's so much disco going on, it's hard.
Vic, calm down.
Hello, I'm Trent Heilerstein. I believe we've met on several occasions.
I'm your goddamn partner, Jean-Vic Comar, and this is your special task force. Or what's left of Special Consultant Trent Heidelstam, Patrol Officer Judith Min.
Hi.
We've come to scrape what's left of you after pavement.
Lieutenant Kim Kisuragi, Prison 57. We've just come from the island. What?
The scene is making even him feel as though he has to justify your...
We might need your help with something later.
As if he recalled that he's in fact a decorated police lieutenant and not a naughty...
But this is clearly a departmental matter, so I'm going to leave you to discuss it among yourselves.
Way to feed me to the wolves. Not him, you've got to have my back. Let's destroy them.
It's good to meet you, Lieutenant Kitsuhagi.
Letting the lieutenant know he shouldn't feel embarrassed over the shitstorm that's about to befall you.
We're not forgetting about anything. Look at you.
Ari, we want to help you. Trent, I believe this is where you could...
I don't quite know what I'm doing here. I was asked to participate as an expert. I think I need to manage your expectations a little. I'm at best an enthusiast. In my background is in something else entirely. I engage in neurology on a merely theoretical level. In fact, I should probably...
No, Trent, it's too late. You're part of this shit now. What have you got to say for yourself?
What does he have to say for himself? He left you to catch the bullets.
You never told me you're not the horse-faced woman, pointed her. So Trent Heidelstam turns out to be special consultant Trent Heidelstam. Dupe again, no one's who they say they are. You mentioned task force. Where have you been all this time? There was a mercenary tribunal.
The cafeteria manager you fucked over told us where you went.
And the people on the street helped us too. With...
You're a legend among the drunks, Harry. A legendary local drunk.
Where have you been all this time? There was a mercenary tribunal.
God damn it, Harry. You told us to fuck off. You said we're cramping your style. Your detective god. Fuck everything. All we burn. Detect or die.
Wait, so you let me face a squad of trained killers around just to teach me a
It
lesson?
wasn't like that.
Fuck you, Harry. We didn't know there was gonna be a tribunal, did we?
All will burn, satellite officer, make no mistake about it. Why didn't you detect or die? Then why would you leave a literal police god? No, I said all those things, I'm not like that anymore.
Oh, you think it was cool you saying that? Aesthetic somehow? You were crying when we got here, breaking things. You said none of us wanted to see the abyss, so we fucked off. Like you told us to. Yeah, Major Crimes Unit, under Lieutenant Dubois and Vicomar. Ring any bells? Refresh your memory? It's a goddamn Major Crimes Unit. There's you, me, Jude, Tron fucking Hiddleston, and Guillaume baby.
I'm technically just a...
Oh, fuck you. You're part of this shit show. Oh, that's an interesting story, actually. Guillaume Bevy is a police reporter who joined our team. He was really good. Then he left because he lost faith in your ability to lead. Other people have left too. Good, smart people. People we won't get back. Only me and this really patient patrol officer are still here. And Tron because I'm forcing him to stay. Joe, it's a Major Crimes Unit. We cleared the desk of cases so Precinct 41 doesn't look like the worst station in town. We are shit tier now, Harry.
They're your posse, or what remains of it. Handpicked.
The 41st isn't...
He trails off, not wishing to finish the sentence.
Guilty as charged. I heard you'd lost your mind and your memory. I wanted to see if it was true, and it was. Good work, Harry. You're insane now. There's one less person for me and everyone else to rely on.
He was too sarcastic for you to realize who he was.
I'm clinically depressed, Harry. Sorry if I wasn't in the mood to batter you up after you told us to fuck off. Did you? Or did you literally not recognize my face? We've been partners for how long, Harry?
Judging by the familiarity you feel toward him, 2 years minimum? Or maybe a short but close stint on the task force.
You never told me you're not the horse-faced woman. So Trent is time to sound to be special.
Yes, I'm Tran Heilstein. I never said I wasn't Tran Heilstein.
One second, guys. 1 second. Yes, I'm trying to understand. I said I wasn't. Wait, what's up with the kid then?
Mikhail? Mikhail is my son.
Oh, yeah? What's up with all the interesting stories bang?
No, I was just interested in the Feld building and the Martinez beachhead. And Mikhail wanted to see Martinez. It was a coincidence.
Him being there with his son, it was not a coincidence. It's difficult to see, but he was worried about you. And also interested in the Feld
So
building.
what are you special consulting here?
What indeed? I was asked to share my take on some of the more obscure theories developed in Königstein in the 30s. Like partial psychotraumatic amnesia, group personality theory.
He's here to see if you're insane. He's smart. Let's move on.
You never tell me you're not Horse-faced woman.
Lieutenant, my name is not Horse-faced woman. It's Judith Minot. I was assigned to your unit 2 months ago. I thought we were friends.
We're still friends, I just have to be that.
Okay. Because you're my commanding officer, I really want to respect you. I want us to have a norm.
That will never happen, Jude. He's the rudest man on earth. He's the reason why the rest of us have to take sensitivity training. And I hate sensitivity training.
Duped again, no one saw this idea.
Duped? Hey, here's a brilliant idea. Don't be a morbid drunk and you won't be duped so easily.
Garden and Scab leader, this turn to the lieutenant. Tell me at least you are who you say you are.
Yes, I'm still Kinki Solagi.
Still caught up in this crossfire, too.
Oh, this is ringing any bells.
The bells aren't ringing because you have brain damage. Trant, this is where you come in. How?
Well, he doesn't have visible tremors, he talks without slurring, he can drive a boat, he's standing, reasoning. All good signs, but complete retrograde amnesia, episodic and...
Meaning, you forgot both who you are and the definitions of money, e-solar, pound, and...
As displayed in a station call, our interactions with him, and I don't want to be a snitch, but also mine with him before when Harry did not seem to know who I was. It's all very interesting.
Interesting?
Yes, interesting. I have my theories, but I would like to hear Harry's thoughts first. Harry, what do you think happened to you? Neurologically, psychologically, and why not socioeconomically?
So you're gonna wait, you think I'm so poor I lost my memory?
Not when you phrase it like that. But I don't think critical theory... I know everyone thinks this is far-fetched pink academia, but still, I don't think it should be off the tip.
What? He lost his memory because of capital.
No, not like that. I'm not talking for Hereford School here. But Harry, I asked you, what do you think happened?
I mean, the Lapitos of understood with joy and what I am. I might have something to do with an anomaly in the church. I might explain that I think this was a method used to solve the case. Some things said happened to me that couldn't be me anymore. It was a defense mechanism. Capitalism, okay, well it's not capitalism, we can cross it off the list. You left the ink. I go with the third.
Corresponding to the 20-centimeter hole in your brain. Sure. This theory has great symmetry.
Precisely, Satellite Officer Vic Mayer. It's Martinez.
I explain later, but there's another man who's lost his memory. A crab man. I knew you would be too close in mind to understand the anomaly.
This sounds odd, but I was there. The church on the coast was shaking from an audio-spatial anomaly. It may have been anthroponetic or perhaps related to radio waves. Either way, it was real. I've even put it in my report. You should read it. I do not, however, think it has anything to do with him drinking himself to the point of brain.
Thank you, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. Just to clarify, I do not think his honorary anthroponetics are a hoax. Pale produces global phenomena. It's proven. However, what has not been proven is total memory loss after drinking too much Commodore Red. Honestly, I think it...
But Detective Vigmer, he has blanked out before. Yes, a couple of times. After some of the more serious benders. One was after the 2 drunks case, the other when we looked into that mural.
Interesting. So at first he dipped his toes into it, prepared. That's where he would have gotten the idea, yes. Practice. And then he used alcohol to get there, so to speak.
What do you mean?
Well, here's my theory. What if this is an absolutely normal reaction to the world we're living in? What if this is not a significant anomaly at all? Something to be explained, a approach as a defect. Look at the sensory input here.
He just does this.
Look at the ruins, the neon. Listen to the radio, the multitudes, the people. Live here for 40 years. As a police detective, he's like a magnetic reader on the world tape, to borrow a known metaphor. Harry's been pushed flat against it. Total input. Hardwired to the free market. He just needed for its end.
Okay, Trent, thank you. That's absolutely meaningless. I'm glad we brought you. Will he or will he not be able to work in the major crimes unit? Is he a cretin now? I want to know that.
He's not a cretin, and he is able to do work. If not in his previous leadership role, then as a line detective.
No one even mentioned that. I misphrased my question. It should have been, is he able to put his clothes on and use the body? Or do we need to get him on a disability pension? Now nothing. Now we're just going to stand here. No, now we discuss that. What the fuck did you do to a motor carriage? Why is it there, Harry?
Hold on, in the ocean framing. I drove it into the ocean when I was drunk. I thought the killer would be underwater. He wasn't. Tequila, sunset, I also jumped at the canal, by the way. No, I don't know what it's doing. Let's go with the truth.
So refreshing. He just admits it. Thank you for your honesty. Thank you for destroying 45,000 real of police property that's coming out of everyone. It doesn't matter. Your badge, Harry. Show me your badge.
I got one badge right here.
In a rush to demonstrate your badge, your eager fingers can't sustain a grip on the smooth plastic, and the badge slips out of your hand. Not today, badge.
Dietro la mesa del gutte oggi.
And your gun?
Yes, che in base a piece of plastic in
As if having your badge and gun are natural states, not achievements.
He has it. And he didn't drop it. You're drunk like a bum, Harry. Put that thing away before you kill someone.
I'll quit thinking forever. It's only me in this boring hellhole now.
I don't buy it. Why do you smell like a corpse then, huh?
He's wounded. It's been a long week, and he's handled an actual corpse.
A bit of a week? You're drunk, and you let a suspect escape, a certain Clasier, because you were too drunk to assess a...
We've read the reports, Harry. Lieutenant Kitsuragis. We know.
I think Erin was the right thing to do. She gave a vital clue that led us to the island.
Oh, well, if she was nice. I'm not even gonna get into the other suspect, who also escaped. Yeah, or the fact that you very likely sold your gun for booze. That's peanuts. That's nothing compared to the 6 people who were gunned down. The streets are literally red with blood, Harry.
He did everything he could. We did everything we could. The company hired and vetted mercenaries. Lieutenant Dubois got between them and the locals.
Here comes the cavalry.
He did so at considerable risk to his person. Remember, he was shot. We stopped an execution, not a negotiation. The loss of life was minimal compared to what it could have been.
Yeah, it was a massacre. God, where the hell were you? The firefight is a trivial matter, but the greatest discovery this century.
Don't make this harder for yourself.
Thank you for the input, Lieutenant Kitsuragi. I didn't mean to suggest you didn't handle the situation.
He thinks of apologizing.
You've spent the week with him, on this case.
On
Lieutenant Geoffrey Dubois.
Well, the drinking, The gun losing. Also losing the badge. That's all true. Although he has not been drinking on the job this week.
See?
One would.
Then there's the superstardom. He likes to, from time to time, allude to being a superstar law official. At first I thought it was a joke, but now I'm not so sure. He says disco about 20 times a day. It's odd, especially in light of his political views. Detective Dubois is, as you may know, a hustler. He grinds. He makes the real. He's a visionary and a money engineer, which is just... Other still, he is also a full-blown fascist, an ultra-nationalist, woman-hater, and more than a little racist, which I guess goes well with the grind. I do not know, but he is vocal about both beliefs.
What? When?
And then there's the motor carriage in the sea, something I was not present for. But despite all this, he is a great detective, one of the best I have seen, in fact. He can talk human beings into telling him everything, and he doesn't stop. In all the time I've spent with him, he has not once stopped pursuing leads, however far-fetched and tangential. He is tireless, madly driven. Well, except that one time when he stopped to sing karaoke, which, by the way, I have to disagree with you, Mr. Vicmar, was a valiant effort. He really sang his heart out.
Okay, he did something.
Other than that one time, he has tirelessly worked on the case, and he solved it. We have a confession, a murder weapon, and the perpetrator, locked on the island right now, awaiting transportation. He apprehended a revolutionary brigade who stayed hidden for 50 years, ever since the revolution, who's probably committed other murders over those years. Oh, and he also discovered a new species.
A new species?
A colossal stick insect. It was on the island, camouflaged as the reeds. It unfolded from the reeds. I think we may be dealing with the Insulindian phasmid.
He takes out the photo and shows it to the officers across the yard. Rain comes down. He covers the glossy photo of the... You hear gasps beneath the howling.
As you can see, it's about 3 meters tall. In fact, we think it may be the largest land invertebrate ever discovered.
Boom, shock. So, as you can see, I'm pretty okay now. So.
Fucking hell is that? Is this somehow connected to the case?
Detective?
Yes, I believe the pheromone it emits may be responsible for the killer's mental degradation.
The old man was not aware of the phasmid's presence. Exhibiting a strange, atypical dementia, he fell into a stupor after its appearance. He became near catatonic.
So it is connected.
I must say, this is absolutely extraordinary. I don't even have words.
Yes, it really does make it hard to fire the drunk.
His tired eyes follow the photos that enter.
This is a very, very sad man who has just seen something that's made him forget his sad. Now you make your case. Now is the time. Now or never.
What was that? It sounded like you set up a nightclub in the church.
Yeah, I did some kids are solid. Yeah, and I discovered I eat earth on explore the interplanetary phenomenon there too, assuming all in the world.
Get a grip. No one cared.
4 kids were living in a tent on the ice. They were going to drown when it melted. It's not optimal, but the building was abandoned.
It's not that okay. Get off this subject now.
Female?
You had to see it. It had the subdued colors of a female. And
Incredible. Were there...
not as far as I could see. There were other things there, though.
Actually, you know, this would indicate it was a male. This is far from anything in my field, but I think such nests are called bowers. They are for attracting mates. Must be robust if it can move a helmet with its limbs. As in cloning itself? What makes you think so? Well, then it wouldn't matter if it's a male or female. The power would just be rudimentary behavior from very interesting. Such organisms are extremely vulnerable to disease. A single strain of bacteria could wipe out the whole species. We're probably looking at conservation efforts here.
It had mandibles that looked like hair, and it was completely white on the inside.
Yes, but also reed-colored, beige and brown, a little green on the outside. After unfolding from a single stalk, it still retained parts that looked like reed tufts on its limbs.
Incredible. The PR value of this is exceptional. Carve discovers new species. Maybe even discovers the Insulindian phasmid. No, that's too...
This would really help with some of the problems we've been having.
Absolutely, this is great. This does not say vigilante murderers to me at all. This says science, news, human interest. You know, it's a really good thing you have that photo.
Without it,
You're doing good here. Perhaps quit while you're ahead?
The killer Janovic draws
no.
have strong.
Lilianovich. A revolutionary matronym. The custom started in Grad, where they have patronyms. Krasovich, Lasovich, etc. The revolutionaries saw this as a chauvinist atavism, so they used matronyms, derived from the mother's name. This man's mother was Lilian. His Lilian's son, Lilianovich. The custom was overturned after the revolution failed, but not before it made it to...
So, it is what a soldier of the ICM would...
thank you, Trant. Thank you for that piece of cultural theory.
Of course, excuse me, I just thought it was noteworthy.
The killer demon, an act of rage in the okay, I'm not sure if I have a motive.
Jealousy. I thought this Lilianovich was an old man, to have been hiding for 50 years.
A strange psychosexual fixation, aggravated possibly by proximity to the phasmid and its chemicals. He himself gave a political reason, said he had killed an enemy. Also, we have ballistics from the gun, matching the bullet found in the dead mercenary's head, and 2 officers on the scene that Mr. Dross
It's a clean win.
It's way more than that.
It's more than that, the perfect folding example of the Vasm. It's way more than that, I'll bring her back with this. It's my masterpiece, I'll teach this in cop school. But I could every second was a struggle. I'm still not completely satisfied with it. It could be just a little neater.
Masterpiece. Get over yourself, Harry.
God damn it. Doesn't it ever leave? It is there. It will pass in time.
The very outset of the Debardeurs Union was seen by our killer.
This is a conversation for when we are no longer out in the open, in Martinez, where Evrard and Edgar Clare have ears everywhere.
And eyes, too. Your return from the island must not...
Understood, of course.
But a case against Everard.
I would prefer not to partake in anything union-related, for political neutrality.
And they also fixed the strike situation.
How? It seems to be ongoing.
He didn't quite solve it. He cross-pollinated information between the company rep and Evrard, until the rep came to see that the Union desires war, at which point Mrs. Messier decided to...
What? Hand clear the terminal?
I just saw some people, some things, no big deal. Things are coming now. I must determine a solution to an unsolvable problem.
Sounds like you got played, Harry. Because you were off your tits on Al Ghul. It doesn't matter how I know about Al Ghul. What matters is, you're Everclear's messenger now. A union man, as he calls it. Is that why you want us to investigate the assassination of the previous union head thing?
No, it's nothing like that. He was reckless with information, but ethical. We don't owe anyone anything. This allowed us to stabilize things in Mark.
God, calm down.
Silence. Good.
There was also
The
that
man
man
doesn't
on the
know
board
what to
was
say.
missing person.
Yes. Fallen through a gap in a boardwalk.
How do you know?
The body was transported to Precinct 41, our morgue. I had Tilbrook and Mullins take care of funeral arrangements and family stuff.
You're not the only cop in the world, Harry.
Still, good work with the missing person.
It's still a point for you. No
You also look
denying.
into the mystery of the Doomwood commercial area.
I don't know what the Doom commercial area is.
English internet commercial building or business got back crooked looking into it. The goods turned out to be possible anthroponetic opportunity.
Why? That's not what you...
There was a fridge we needed and a possible witness. He was just chasing a lead and ended up advising a local shopkeeper.
Of course. Call it community up.
Dodged the bullet there. For a moment, it seemed like you were just wasting
I
time.
confiscated from Kuno's.
Who's Kuno?
You don't want to know.
You're right, Lieutenant. I don't. You snorted the drugs, I know you did. It's alright. I'm in. At this point, anything is but the drink.
So what do you say? Wanna take this hot shit back?
I don't want to, but you discovered a new species and solved the murder. So I have to.
Anything that ends the trial is okay with me.
You haven't been drinking, she thinks.
Agreed. The public relations potential of this is too...
Okay. We have vehicles in the square, and the perpetrator needs to be taken into custody. Let's go.
Now you will finally get to know who you are.
Wait, I have a few questions before we go.
The man looks westward, impatient, jingling his car keys in his pocket.
Who are you? You're a gym teacher, Harry. Well, obviously you're not a gym teacher anymore.
Before you were a cop, you were a gym teacher in Coron. It's getting really cold outside. Should we maybe...
That does explain a
Harry,
lot.
it explains everything. The running around, the jumping, the bicep girth,
The collection
your
of
inexplicable
first
facial
possible
hair, the fact that you don't seem to know what homosexuality...
Also, this guy. Just everything about this guy. And this guy, too. God, even this javelin throwing freak here.
When was this? When I was a gym teacher?
In your 20s or late 20s. You've really let yourself go since then.
He said in Coron I was a gym teacher.
Yes, you taught gym in school. I believe that's the term. Taught gym at a high school. You were a high school.
The smell of sweat and glue. Kuro is just east of Jamroad. It was a short walk every morning to the...
High school. Harry, your goings-on with Kuno, Andre, Acel, the whole thing on the ice. That's why you are so...
His smirk suggests barely contained laughter.
Why did I join RCM?
The regular. You found some chick. She inspired you to fight the big fight. Be more than you are.
You, every morning, walking from Voyager Road to teach gym. She, leaving for the academy with her spring coat on. The air filled with the smell of smoke and raspberries and incredible hope.
I knew it. I knew no normal human being can run like that. He's an honest-to-God gym teacher.
Why am I like
It's not a mystery. Some chick fucked you over. Also Dora something. Dora England. Yeah,
Not Dora Dubois.
Wait, Dora Ingerun?
something like that.
Vasa is where beautifully and impossibly blonde people come from.
So we were in
No one is married anymore. This is
When
Revachol.
was this?
God, I don't know. 6 years ago, she was way...
6 years and you haven't gotten over it. What the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah, or 7. You're not doing too good there. It's an old man thing. 2 old years equals 1 normal year. That and Dora England really tore you a new one. A big one.
Who was she?
Incredibly bangable.
Who?
She was extremely fuckable, Harry. Gorgeous. A gorgeous bourgeois woman. Wayfish. Like a whale.
Snow Welkin. Heartbreak?
I've only seen a picture, but it's obvious you formed a real spiritual connection with how pretty she was. When you never...
Look, the sun is about to go down. It's time.
I think she taught in the Académie des Arts, east of the river. Way east. Hard to say which came first, the middle-class chick or the drink. Egg and the chicken. My point is, you need to see a psychiatrist about this shit. Not a psychologist. Several degrees harder. Is there something harder than a psychiatrist? A forensic psychiatrist?
In other words, he's heard enough about this.
Am I a dirty couple che me lo potevo
No.
dare? No, because I suspect him to think...
You're too unstable to work for my boss. You're Swiss.
I assure you, I
told you it's not that bad.
President 41, what kind of thing?
Us? With the bloody murder station, haven't you heard? With the bad guys.
That's not true. Jamrock is too big for one precinct. You are just understaffed. And everyone respects the 41st. You have Captain Price.
Thank you, Lieutenant. You're being kind. It is an understaffed station and the district is too big. Which is why we need to...
He tilts his head not
Get
to.
back to it. We left Torson and McLean to run the sea wing. It's not good.
Torson
Mac
McLean.
the Torso Torson and Chester McLean. They're not fit to run a wing. Believe me.
They are damn iconic though, Torson and McLean.
Yeah, not like us. Two clinically depressed old men. Where's the contrast here? We are
The
garbage.
sea wing is.
God. There are 4 wings, Harry. A, B, C, and D. We're in C. It's made of losers and clock punchers. You and I reconceptualized it as a task force.
There's also a lot of outside help involved, not only me. Other losers too.
He's anything but a loser, although he would like to be seen as one. It's
Price is-
Ptolemy Price? He's the son of the old Price, one of the founders.
He's one of the most highly regarded men in the force.
somewhere under the curved roof of a former silk factory shaped like a ladybird with 2 chimneys. Police Captain Ptolemy Price sits behind a heavy wooden desk. Resident medic Nix Gottlieb pours him coffee. They speak of change, the city, the tension on the streets. They speak of the events of April and the blood on the streets in May.
Did we recently shoot up? Sorry. Did we recently shoot up a church by any chance?
So he remembers that. Yes, there may have been a raid on some church.
Shooting up churches never is. I was out of town, to be
What
clear.
happened? What do we need to do?
Our enemies were hiding in a church, to the best of our information. That's it. I'm not talking about this anymore. Your security clearance is shit tier right now. You have to wait for it to go up.
He means it. The RCM and its enemies will not be discussed on this
I
coast.
work in the bloody murder station.
Okay, it's not the bloody murder station. It's an old converted silk mill with green desk lamps and a coffee corner. A lot of good people work there, hard, every day.
Jamrock is the largest ghetto in Rivershaw. Faubourg, technically, but it's divided into 11 districts. Jamrock only has us.
The press will blow over. Jamrock is lucky to have you, and it's often considered to be the greatest of the districts. You're lucky to have...
Thank you again, Lieutenant.
The Vasmod, I need to tell Lena about this as well.
Who is Lin?
She lives at 1113 Tabernacle Road in Jamrock. Remember?
Tabernacle? It's on the way over. Near where you live on Perdition.
Fine. If we're gonna drop you off at...
She and her husband were conducting the search for the Phasmid. It's their discovery. They should know as soon as possible. It would do you good to deliver some
She is going to be over them. Watch out or she'll faint.
Interrogate Surgery, what will you do now?
Well, first I will go back to my station and write the most detailed report anyone has ever seen. It will have to be good to cover all these. Then I will have a serious talk with my captain.
Well,
Detective, we just stopped a small-scale war. Something is happening to Revachol.
He was up his collar and looks around, the cold spring light reflecting the lens of his eyeglass.
I don't know what yet, but it's going to be a hard spring for the RCM. We need to get ready, infiltrate, investigate.
Want to do that at Station 41?
Talk to Captain Price? I'd rather not ruffle the feathers of 2 captains with my doom-mongering.
I mean, to investigate, come work in Precinct 41.
Work with Price? I'm flattered, but I don't know if I...
Would fit in. And crazy enough. Can take the stress. He doesn't know how to... This truly came as a surprise to him.
Flattered? You're Lieutenant Kitsuragi. We would be flattered if you even considered.
I would have to tie things up in GRIH first. But, I mean, whatever is coming, Jamrock will be more central to it than the harbor.
Lieutenant was very serious all of a sudden.
And we also have a huge caseload, Lieutenant. Piles that we need to get back to.
I do like the sound of that.
He's really considering it.
I'm ready.
Good.
Fuck it, let's go. Tron brought his motor carriage. It's a 20-minute...
The great district hums in the falling rain. A chessboard of wooden houses, 80,000 living souls, fire traps as far as the eye can see. From Main Street to Grand Couronne, from Precinct 41 to Boogie Street, forking into the rain-swept horizon. You close your eyes and hear the dogs bark. A lone woman sits by a factory window, dreaming of meteorite strikes. On Rue de Saint-Jérôme, a square bullet slides into a square-shaped chamber. In Old South, a man without eyelids smiles. Spring has come. It's time. Dawson? Yes. McLean? Yes. Heidelstein? No. Vicmere? Yes. Dubois? Of course. Really? Nick Gottlieb looks up from the list. I hear he's quite unstable. You say that like it's a bad thing. Captain Ptolemy Price points his pen at the doctor. It's dim in his office, and the curtains are drawn. Harry's our man. He'll pull through, and when he does, he'll side with Revachol. Understood. Gottlieb returns to the list. Minnow? Of course.
Wonderful. Then can we please just go back to Jamrock now?
Nice. The pat on Kim's shoulder. Whoa. Yes. It was amazing actually. Very good. Very nice game. Very nice, very nice. I wonder if they ever considered to do a second one, a follow-up. But anyway, so now I will check which other games will start from next Friday. Which other single-player game will start. I have a couple of options. But then I will probably decide and by next Monday or Tuesday. I have the Harry Potter game, the big Harry Potter game that I never played, and there are a couple of others very cool games as well. But yeah. There is also Total War, but that's not really a story game, you know? But yeah, I'll see, I'll check. Anyway guys, this is it for Discoelysium. I just wanted to see if there is an extra ending scene, but I don't think so. So while we roll the credits, we just check these on the internet. Okay, doesn't seem there is an extra ending after the credits, so we should be good. We should be good, guys. So I will put the this episode and the session of this morning up as a VOD, and then I will do the collection with all the episodes from the first till the last one. It will be on my YouTube in the playlist collection section. And I don't think there is a collection on Twitch as well, but I will check. Because I need to free up some space in Twitch, so after I will create a collection, I will remove all the VODs of discoelysium, but you will find it on my YouTube, okay? So let's even though I saw there is no extra ending, I just use it to see an extra ending after the credit, even at the cinema. I'm thinking if there is something we left uncompleted, but I don't think so. I think we did everything. This was like a 100% thing. Probably I missed some achievements in the game, but yeah, I also didn't discover all the toads that give bonus. I could have discovered a couple more, but yeah, I think that's intentional. You cannot do everything in one session. So, is there any way to... There is no way to skip this? Apparently not. Let me check something else. Because this is the final cut in action. Unskippable credits. So while this is going, I can do like this. And check some of the games I have. So I have also Baldur's Gate 3. That's a big one. We could go Baldur's Gate 3. I have the game and I started it, but I never finished it because I got it in early access, and then since it wasn't finished, I just left it there. So I need to do a run of Baldur's Gate 3, like Game of the Year. Then what do I have? I have the horror games like the Dark Pictures Anthology series, not all of them, but some of them. I have Deathloop that I never played. I have The Forest that I don't want to play, I don't like it very much. But I have Grounded. Grounded is a very, very nice game. Survival game. And then I have Hogwarts Legacy, the Harry Potter one. I've never played this one, but I have it. The Last Stand. Out of Space. No, not really. Quantum Break is another one. I never played it. It's a story game. I have Remnant 2. The last Remnant. Wait, is this the last Remnant or it's just Remnant? But is the follow the... Oh wait, maybe this is another game, it's not the one I think. Resident Evil Resistance. Starbound, Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. I have that. Survive. This is a multiplayer thing, right? Performing Mars, no. Torchlight 2, no. Torchlight 2, no. Oh my god, there are games that are dead, like VHS, Video Horror Society, as well. So the main decision would be between Quantum Break, Hogwarts Legacy, Grounded, Deathloop, The Dark Pictures. I don't know if I want to play an horror game. I also have Beyond Two Souls, never played it. Baldur's Gate 3. I also wanted to play the last Assassin's Creed Shadows, because I have played all the previous ones, but I don't have the game. And I don't know how much, what's the price of it at the moment. But I'm keen to go Baldur's Gate 3. This would be very nice. Very nice. It's still a kind of isometric game like Discoelysium. I don't know. Did we finish the credits? Yes. And now that's it. Very nice. Okay guys, so thank you for being here, and we'll see you again on Monday, and then we'll talk about the game, the single player game for the Fridays. Okay, so thank you guys, have a good day, bye bye.